Okay. That was fun. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Oh, son of a gun. Load, I say. What do you mean there's an error loading? This is blasphemous. That's what this is. This is blasphemous. I am just trying to... Okay, there it is. There I am. I had to refresh the page. Alright, we're back. we're back. Sorry for anyone who... Oh my god, I ended up just deleting that live stream altogether. It was 6 minutes long. And we didn't even get far. I had to go retire a storage unit with my mom. So, yeah, that was a thing that happens. But I'm back for Phoenix Wright's Attorney. Yes, hello, everybody. Hello. I'm back with more Phoenix Wright's Attorney, episode 9. I gotta try and keep myself together. So, basically, it's day 3 of another trial. We were able to stave off death, or at least a guilty verdict. Unfortunately, we're back into it again, and we gotta try and keep our boy from getting guiltied. The issue is that, well, to put it at the very least, we're not in really the best situation. The odds are stacked against us, as they always are. And there's that music. Just being in this moment. It feels so surreal. It's like, this game makes me feel like something is actually at stake here. I love the fact that the game is able to do that. It's like, I am in control of this man's fate. I love it. It's totally worth the $30 price tag or whatever. Yeah, there's not really much to say right now. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Nothing. Really, it's nothing. It's actually something. It really is. Right, Mia? Mia, uh-oh. She looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. There's no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't gonna be easy. No, it is not. It never is. Alright. Ain't nothing like ice-cold, peach-flavored Propel electrolyte beverages from Gatorade. Fun fact, did you know that Gatorade was engineered in Florida? The Florida Gator University, that's why it's called Gator. Anyway. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Redford, your opening statement, please. This is an unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I'd like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Redford. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or the director. Yep, there he is. I love his face. I love the face. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai. Noob, rifle. This is Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix, let's start by picking his testimony apart. If Mr. Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Moment of truth time. One of like 5 different testimonies we're going to hear all day. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so in the end, I ended up skipping up lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
The time of Mr. Hammer's death was at 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in the meeting that entire time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Alright. I didn't see anything wrong with that necessarily, so here we go. Day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. Hold it! Is that when you always come to work? No, sorry. Yeah. Oh, no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, FWIW. What? I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. Hold it! In the employee area. That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol, she was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Just to be clear, Mr. Hammer is the murdered girl. Or the murdered guy. Yeah, the murdered guy. Yes. She certainly has the lungs for it. Actually, real quick, let me tell you something else. Eh, she certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Hold it! Why did it go on so long? Good question. I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through scene. Ah, right, that's the limp. Which, of course, led me to missing my lunch. Ruffs. Ruffs? Rolling on the floor? Starving? Everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. Hold it! What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak! And the assistant cooked some up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. Man, I do want to... Everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. Hold it. So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steaks at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix! Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Not at all. Not really. Okay, why would it seem like why he didn't eat? Why would that be suspicious? There's literally nothing. Nothing is suspicious about it. I mean, it might be a little vague. Not at all. Well, no, not really. It seems pretty straightforward. Oh, perhaps I was wrong then. Ah! We were in the meeting till around 4. Hold it! What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this! The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kinda can. So nobody left the table during that whole meeting. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left the chairs. Hold it. You pretty sure? You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not one. Not a one. What's he sweating about so much, I wonder? If only I had an idea. I'll wait for one to come up and hit him with it later. Phoenix! If this alibi holds, Powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying. Right. Alright. Well... I believe this is where the holdup came in, right? It's a little vague. Mr. Manila, you said steak, at least. So you ate something other than steak. Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. Is that all? I was sure I was onto something there. Alright, well, just to play it safe, I'm sure there's nothing wrong with yeah, there's gotta be there's contradictory. How? Mr. Manila. What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Yeah. Yeah, now that I think about it, there was. That's what I was waiting to pounce on, but there's no evidence to support it. So I guess this is where it came from. No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah. Well, I mean, the assistant went through it all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? It took 1 break during that meeting. I, wolfed it down then. A mental image will carry for me into my... Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Until around 4. So what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? There's no evidence to support it. What do you mean? I'm confused. Yeah. I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the one in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Yes. A T-bone steak, you mean? I bought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat, I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? Yeah. Yeah. What the heck? But you did leave your chair! Yeah. Press harder! He did take a break. Wait a second! Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court you ate a T-bone steak during a break? That doesn't mean a ton. Well?
Mr. Manila, what's this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job! Thank you! Thank you. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I called the witness to testify to the court about this break.
Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please.
Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Alright, the break. Let's do it. Yeah, at WIW, we took a break, Lawful. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 2! And 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. What do you mean? That's plenty of time! 15 minutes? You could file a checkbook in 15 minutes, not to mention kill somebody. Jesus! There's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. That's ridiculous!
I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
That's ridiculous! Of course that's enough time. That's ridiculous! Yeah, FWIW, we took a break roughly. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30. That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. You don't really like that, do you, Edgeworth? But it was only 15 minutes. 15! Alright, fair enough. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right! The other one was D. Vasquez plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to... That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Why is that? We haven't had enough of this pointless... Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made for one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. That was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of these people in the trailer went to Studio 1.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1?
Well, think about it. Think about this. Block the path of the scene of crime between 2:15 and 4. So they couldn't go to Studio 1, though. Think about this. Think about this. I am going to say... this is tough. This is tough. It's tough. It's hard. I don't really know, because this is what I'm looking at. Block the path with the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4. I don't know if that's... I don't like this. I don't like this. Because there's still the other girl. There's still the police lady. But alright, here's what I gotta do. Here's what I gotta do. I gotta stick my gun out and claim it loud. Because it isn't the police lady, because she may not be strong enough. I'm claiming it and claiming it loud. If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility.
I suppose you might say that.
Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4 exactly it was blocked. Ms. Monkey's head was falling across the path. Yeah, that's right. I knew that. True, a break in the trailer meeting came at the right time of the death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Ms. Monkey had barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow, I feel no desire to correct him.
No counter-argument, Mr. Wright? then I'm afraid you lose this round.
Yeah, I figured. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I'd like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Yeah, no, that's reasonable. That's completely reasonable.
Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in the studio too on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we have had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Yeah.
Who is this witness, Mr. Wright?
A witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim.
Order! I will have order!
I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Yeah, that did not go so well. That did not go so well. But it lined up exactly with my logic, my thought process. Like, of course nobody could have gone, so I'm not really sure what I was thinking. But, like, come on. Just because the pathway was blocked doesn't mean they can cut through the trees. There's other ways to get there. That's kind of stupid, but whatever. Whatever. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing has become clear in your cross-examination. The people in that trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's going to happen to me? I kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all.
Thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Oh boy. For the kids. Does my health bar reset, or am I still a slot down? Probably a slot down.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution has a concern. As a witness is a grade schooler of over tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with this cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth is taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on?
Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
Perfect. Will the witness state his name and grade in school?
Witness!
What? Just because y'all grown up don't mean you can push me around? That always brings a smile to my face right there. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day.
Mr. Rashford, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Witness, I mean, Cody. He's having trouble with his gentle thing. You were present, you were at Globo Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please, tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps the bread over here? Just, Mr. Edgeworth, stop! I'm not able to pay attention to chat all that much. A very long day.
Incidentally, a photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with that kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. I really don't know. I don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of that in the court record. But he always carries it, though he is still learning how to use it. Okay.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident.
Alright, let's go. Okay. Alright. What are my... What are my... I don't know what my health bar is at. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal. Just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path, so... See, they can't go through the woods. So that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I kinda got lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Alright, witness's account. Here we go. Let's just try and... Yep, my health bar is still 1 down. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 shots left to get this. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. Hold it. You've been in there countless times. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do!
Taped every show. And I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park?
Of course!
Duh! My dad always takes me. Poor dad. I found a map on the internet. I went to the studios that day. Hold it. Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio? Actually I've been there a couple times. I never managed to get there on the rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops! I'm getting to it! How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez! Edgeworth. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. So you can... Hang on. No, that's... Apparently you can't do that, though. Off the path. Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for 30 minutes. Hang on, I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey. Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. I kinda got lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. Hold it. You got lost in the woods. Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Hold it. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? I'm totally wrecked. Right before my eyes came out the bad guy. Out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy. A person. Kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kinda far away. It's been awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, that would have been time for a shot. Hold it. If you had your camera. You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really. I guess seeing the killing freaked him out, and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say, yeah. I wanted to see the Steel Samurai rehearse just once. Okay, so I have to present evidence to contradict this, somehow. What evidence do I present, though? I wanted to steal Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. That doesn't contradict anything. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Nothing there. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Yeah. I was going for the studio. Ah! I didn't mean to. Okay, that's fine. Oh my god, that scared me so bad. Nothing unusual happened on your way to the studio. Unusual? See this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So he went straight to the studio. The break was at 2:15. And it busted at 2:15. Got lost on the way for about 30 minutes. Just lost in the woods. Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But I guess what happens next. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. Yeah, nothing really there. Totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down, pal. If I had my camera with me, that would have been time for a shot, I tell ya. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I guess this is really all I got, right? This is all I got. This really is all I got. I don't really have anything else. I guess seeing the killing creature. Phoenix. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, will be firm. Easy for you to say. Yeah. Okay. One more time. Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. That's fine. I found a map to the internet. And on the internet, I went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady couldn't catch me. Alright. I was going for the studio. I kind of got lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came up, there was the Steel Samurai. Totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down, pow. I had my camera. Okay. I don't really have any other ideas. This is all I got. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. I'm not sure what it wants me to do here. Here we go again. I have no idea what it is again. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai just once. If I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. There is no evidence to contradict that. He was carrying the spear, right? Yeah, he was. He was carrying the murder weapon. Alright. Went through the woods, off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Well, let's see. What evidence would be good right now? But he went... The first picture was him. So, what if... Well, I mean, because he didn't go through the woods, though. It's a long shot. This is probably not it. I have 3 more. Alright, screw it. Yeah, that didn't work. Yeah, that wasn't it. That was not it. Okay. So what else? I went through the woods, so we revealed this. So what about this? Nope, that was not it either. That's not it either. How exactly is that? Yeah, related. Aren't they? Yeah, no, they're not. Alright, that's another one. That's another one. I have no idea what it's asking me to say. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. So there's nothing wrong with that. Unless... I believe I showed this, right? That's what I showed the first time around. I'm reviewing to make sure. No, not that, not that. Alright, so what did I do? Oh no. Oh, you're joking. You're joking. So I haven't even showed the guidance map. I got kind of lost the way through for about 30 minutes. When I came up out of the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. Let me check this real quick. Off the path. Yeah, you know, the studios are in a valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. See. Anyhow. I was going for the studio. I don't know! This is tough. guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. I have an idea. It's a long shot. I have an idea, but what happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yeah. Alright. Alright, I'm wrong about this. I'm wrong. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. Totally rock effect for my house. Out came, man. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Totally rocked up for my guys. Came the bad guy. Roll this one more time. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. We're talking about the evil magistrate. I'm wrong about this. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. This is totally wrong. Everything about this is wrong. He's dragging what? Okay, maybe I just need to look at the information. Block the path to the scene of the crime between 4 and 15. Yes. I needed a camera code. He always carries it, though it was still learning how to use it. Okay, you know what? You know what? Yeah. To the studio that day. It's the Steel Samurai. Alright, let's just get this over with. Let's just get this over with. I lost. Yep, I lost. I have yeah. Yeah, I lost. I have no clue. No clue what it wants me to say. That's it. That's it. I lost. I have no clue what it wants me to say. Damn. I don't know what it wants me to say. I don't know what it wants me to say. I have no clue what it's asking me to do. Oh my. Okay, real quick, we need to get through a bunch of this. Full auto skip. Okay. Alright. Backspace. Yeah. I don't really know what it wants me to say. It's rough. It's really rough. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. You already know about all this. Alright, here we go. Alright, so first thing we need to do is we need to hold this. Yeah, we do that. It's contradictory. 2 plates. And let me press this. Yeah. Alright, the brake. Alright, so let's see. We just gotta speed run our way through this. Okay. Took a break, ruffle, but it was only 15 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. I agree it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio at that time. Ha ha. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edwards? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there for the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Miss Monkeyhead barred it that way. Around 2:15, the strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Ms. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point, and somehow I feel no desire to correct him. Yeah. Yeah, I have no clue. Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there are several people in the studio. It's also clear that none of the people could have gone to Studio 1, therefore no relation to the case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, but none of the Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is such evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid we would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Yeah, we had that. Yeah. Oh my god. Alright, 15-minute recess. This is where it begins. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're back to this again. This is a grade schooler, blah, blah. It's not moral high ground. However, we have no choice. Alright, this is important. This is important right here. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Cody Hackins, I'm in 2nd grade. Get the feeling, Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child, try to be gentle. I mean, Cody. He's having trouble with being a gentle thing. You were present, blah blah blah. Oh my god. It's strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. So you're saying that you had to bargain terms with that and you lost. Hey, I just got this new camera, don't really know how to use it all that good yet. I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of that. It was that! Ah! It was that! No! No! Ah! It was the camera. I was thinking about that, but I didn't think it would be that stupid of an answer. I'm so... Oh my god. I was going the complete wrong way. Fudge. If you had your camera. That's right, go ahead. If you mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go! No. Camera! Yes! Okay, we got it! What you just said seems a little strange. Excuse me. Didn't you say before that you always... I drank too much water, excuse me, I'm sorry. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Oh my god, what a face! Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
With the right.
A word with you. Uh-oh. I was putting... I was putting... Oh, God. I don't have COVID, I promise. Uh-oh. Was I putting too much on pressure too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that?
I see.
Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Mr. Wright,
How cruel you are to terrorize the poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. I agree. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that?
so you did have a camera, and did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to court about what you saw, about what you were busy watching.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. There is a contradiction. There is a contradiction.
Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
I don't even need to. I know exactly what the problem is here. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. Really? What? That wasn't it? That wasn't it? What? Bruh. Bruh. That is... You're joking, right? You're joking. I had my camera with me. Hold it. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action and I couldn't take my eyes off it. Hold it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. He didn't turn away. Not even once. No! Okay, tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham. Hold it. So the bad guy attacked him first. What sort of person was this bad guy? A person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. What happened next? And then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch. A samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Press him harder. Cody. What? Something's bothering you. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated that he saw quite clearly. Objection! You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? Alright. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai fights, but you missed the most important part. The killing blow.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how we might have missed something so vital?
That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. But why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
How could he be watching something else? He couldn't watch it. Why is that? Why couldn't he watch it? Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Take that! Here's my proof. Proof? Uh-oh. No! What do you mean? What do you mean? We have ascertained that this young boy is a very famous samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? I don't know. My angle was that during the climax he was taking a picture so he put in his scrapbook. He always does it, so why wouldn't he do it now? I don't understand. I don't understand. He couldn't watch it. Why wouldn't he be able to watch it? Sure. He couldn't watch it. I don't know. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Sure. Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight, like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched.
I have to agree with that, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? We have ascertained that this young boy is a Wright fan.
So that wasn't it either. I have no idea. Not a clue. He was watching something else. What else could he be watching? Because camera. Here's my proof.
What's that? The camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
I'm aware of that too.
Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. I'm getting sick and tired of this. Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no he could just stand there watching his hero. That was my thought, and I used the wrong evidence to prove it. Right. Cody. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that's because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight. Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Me means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more.
Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? About why you didn't take a picture of the fight?
Welcome to the real world, kid. Yeah. Oh, he's demoralized. Poor guy. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, I swear.
Anything strange in that testimony, you right?
I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Yeah, that's fair. I haven't seen anything wrong yet. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Why haven't you been truthful? Pops? Yeah, I called you Pipes, you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edward, and I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're also self-conscious. Okay, off with the kids' gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Yipes! The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep. That's all? Yeah, I told you, didn't I? I took a picture. That would've. I would've once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even once? Press him hard! Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. Eh? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Hold it. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? Oh, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If this is not it, I don't know what is. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. Cody! What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. Never miss one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah!
Mr. Wright, what exactly was this album?
It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai's won.
I see.
Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in his album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way! Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? That's what I was thinking. I tried bringing this up yesterday's trial, but then no. Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. It's time.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what's going on here. Why was there no picture of the album for the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased all of his photos?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? Photos are blurry. The Steel Samurai didn't win. What do you mean by that? Yeah, that's right, because the Steel Samurai! Yes! Because why else? He only takes pictures when the Steel Samurai wins. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased those precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnesses the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth.
Order! I will have order!
Witness? I mean, Cody, is that true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
Order! Order! Order!
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was not the murderer, not the victim. Was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell.
Mr. Wright, what's going on?
Apparently, we've all made a serious error. An error? What's all this about? The Steel Samurai was the victim, sure. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Fair? Dang.
Order! Order! Order!
So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Fair enough, I suppose. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait, so you're saying that he, Jack Hammer, took Will Powers' place? That's why he got murdered! Oh! That's amazing! Oh my god! What?
But wait! Aren't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already?
That's what everyone thought! But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? Huh? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick! No way, man! Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now!
Here, this is it. This is the Steel Samurai reigning victorious.
Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry. This doesn't look like it's proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix! Mia? What? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence we need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please?
Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Wait, I'm not allowed to look at other evidence? Bruh. That happened at Studio 2! Take... Your Honor, look at this!
I see. A gate?
Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate?
The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2.
Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Oh!
Ooh! Ah!
I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
But that's impossible.
Eh? What's this all about? Please explain, so I might be shocked with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 at the gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's a true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Right in front of gate 2. Take that! It was here.
What does that have to do with the number on the gate?
What? What? Oh my god, fine. It happened here. Take that. Whatever. Here, at Studio 2.
I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there. Or the path was blocked. It was blocked. Well, hang on. The trailer's there, sure. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held at a trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Ms. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. That's what I'm trying to tell! The path to the trailer was blocked, so we've heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remembers Mr. Salmonella's testimony. Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2.
Order! Order!
The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Ms. Oldbag, saw was victim Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. Objection! This is madness! Jack Hammer was the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did this to cover up details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do we have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. I do have proof. I have proof. You do? You too, Mr. Wright? Now there's surprise. Suddenly I feel so much confident. I think I'm right though. Here's my proof that Jackhammer stole the costume. The sleep medication. Sleeping pills. Take that! This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes, but there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea. Test Mr. Powers' blood, fingerprint on the bottle, examine Hammer's body. Fingerprint the bottle, or test Powers' blood. Fingerprint the bottle.
An idea? Very well, let's hear it.
I want to check the bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
Ah! I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle.
Empty bottle given to the judge. Whoo!
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacker's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, this may have happened very differently than what we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Olbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not in Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? And also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow.
That's a lot of homework.
Mr. Wadsworth, you will need to reconsider your stance on this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Yes! Woo! Survived, but we're not out of it yet. That was a close one. We were saved by the hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too.
Really? You both seem so confident.
Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too.
Dead?
Of course, we're kidding.
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding.
Now,
Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
right. Thanks.
Alright. That was close. That was good. That was good. That was a good sequence. I was hot. I was hot. Day 4? It's gonna go to day 4, I'm pretty sure. Anyway. Yeah. Hang on. We need to call it. There we go. Alright. Woo! That was heated. That was really heated. Wow. Oh my. Alright. Well, that is the end of Phoenix Wright Attorney Episode 9. Thank you for watching. And I will see you in Episode 10. We won't figure out who the actual murderer is until Episode 11. Depending on how long this goes. We might just combine Episode 10 and 11 into one episode. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. I might stream after that. We'll just have to see. I'm going to be busy over the next few days. So I will see you until then. Farewell. Have a good day, gentlemen and ladies, if you tend to be watching.